Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. That's a smartly directed ball. Maldini gets his pass away. Oh, he's found support out wide. Havertz is flagged offside. The pass is intercepted. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Well, quite real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. First quarter of an hour gone. Hernandez. Header! Goal! Manchester United! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Number 12, Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Mbappe!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the ball's a good one. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 29 minutes is Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the...
And a header! It's in!
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Played towards the front line. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Chance for the header! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Manchester United are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Added time.
Now it's Havertz. Big chance! Has a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And that should be the keeper's. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
I'm sure they will make
Manchester United are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Here we go again. De Roon. Maldini. Oh, that's fabulous. Played with finesse. There's no flag. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Oh no, now the finish! He's got a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. An act of charity gratefully received.
Substitution on the field. Mbappe.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 12.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
He's away!
Number 7.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Number 6. Musiala.
Always onto this. Look at this. It's Son Heung-min! No mistake! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Number 13.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
70,987.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Son Heung-min!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Kosunu. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, he's been caught napping! Swept in. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the keeper's given it all. It's Son Heung-min! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The ball is loose and he's let fly. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Kosunu. Retegi on 2 now and looking for 3. Maldini! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, they could break here. He's in plenty of space here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United really deserve a lot of credit.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. And here's Messi, and he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, he's found some space here. And he's managed to get free. And through to the goalkeeper. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, stats-wise, Peter, Maguire is one of the very best English defenders in recent years. A real presence in both boxes, we know. And he generally likes to keep things quite simple. Not the type to be tested unless he gets a little overconfident or a little complacent on the ball.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Adams. So we're still where we started right now. Here's Rodri. Hernandez. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, shooting chance! And Hernandez. Neymar. Approaching the half-hour mark. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hits one! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Ahmad. Diallo charging forward, the ball at his feet. And decent hit! Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Neymar. Bellingham. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Good read, needed to be. And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Manchester United really are in the ascendancy.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if...
Got a shot away! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was incited by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Højlund wins the duel this time.
The attendance for this
Hernandez
match was
calmly anticipates.
71,898.
Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And that is out of play. Nesta. And the keeper's got it again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, easy pickings there. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Polo Muani. Coming on to replace him is number 22,
Alexander-Arnold.
Fernandez.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. 75 minutes played. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. And he'll shoot here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Mount. Hoyland! Oh, that could cost them.
Hoyland appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
That's
There will be 3
Rawi.
minutes at a time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. A heavy challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, terrible pass. Belts one. Oh, bang on target. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Manchester United really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.